Hello students, welcome to Saurav's classes. Today our topic is biomolecules and I'm going to discuss about lipids. What are lipids and how it is formed and what are the specific features of lipids, and I'm going to discuss it through some points. So now let's get started. The first point is lipids are not soluble. Lipids are not soluble in water. So it means we can't mix the lipids in water because of lack of any polar groups. We know that water molecules are polar, but lipids are not polar, so we can't mix lipids in water. So it is because of lack of any polar group. Common forms of lipids are now. Some common forms of lipids are, okay, let me change the color, are fats, secondly oils, third, other forms include phospholipids, steroids, and waxes. So these are the common forms of lipids: fats, oils, and other forms including phospholipids, steroids, and waxes. So now coming back to second point, use of lipids. Now there are various uses of lipids, and these are energy reserves by organisms. Energy reserves by organisms. Now again, insulation. So lipids help in insulation in form of blubber in skin of whales. Now the third point is fats and oils are triglycerides. Fats and oils are triglycerides. Triglycerides, abbreviated as TG. So we can also say this triglyceride as Tg. Now it is 1 glycerol plus 3 fatty acids So fats and lipids are triglycerides that are basically made of 1 glycerol and 3 fatty acids, and these are considered macromolecules, and these are considered as macromolecules of the lipids. So we can write it as 3 fatty acids plus glycerol that condensation and hydrolysis. This is fat plus 3 molecules of water. That means through condensation we can get fat and 3 molecules of water from 3 fatty acids and glycerol, and through hydrolysis we can get 3 fatty acids and glycerol from fat and 3 molecules of water. So now coming back to our fourth point, we can say that lipids are used as long-term energy storage compounds. So we can use these lipids as long-term energy storage compounds in animals and plants because of high concentration of carbon-hydrogen bonds. We have said this before. Now the fifth point is fatty acids are either saturated, that is with nil double bonds between carbon atoms, or it can be unsaturated with double bonds. So fatty acids are of two types, that is it is saturated, that is with nil double bonds between carbon atom, nil double bond between carbon atoms, and it can also be unsaturated, that is with double bonds, So fatty acids can be of two types, saturated and unsaturated. Now a sixth point is on an average fats yield 9 kilocalorie of chemical energy per gram of fat as compared to 4 kilocalorie per gram from carbohydrates. So here lipids are different from carbohydrates. So these are the main features of lipid and how it is formed, what lipids are. That all I have discussed. You can pause my video and watch it as you need. Thank you.